welcome back to my channel. This is just a follow-on video from yesterday really, because I have a few more things that I would just like to add. I had a very nice lunch today. I had sardine and tomato salsa toasty, which was really nice, using my toasty machine, because I got a recipe book of different toasties that you could try. And the sardine and tomato salsa toasty was particularly tasty. I wasn't expecting it to be so nice actually, because sometimes I do quite like sardines, but it depends on my mood. But I think they definitely taste nicer in a toasted sandwich than untoasted, and it was very nice. I've also been watching lots of fox videos because, as you probably know, I have mentioned before, I love foxes I love them. I just very, very love foxes. So I watch lots of fox videos. My favourite two fox channels on YouTube are Safer Fox, which is a Minnesota-based channel. It's a channel run by a young woman called Michaela Rains. She's based in Minnesota in America, and she runs a fox sanctuary, and she shows all her foxes. The most famous fox on the channel is Finnegan Fox, which is her own fox. I think he was rescued from he was a pet surrender, I think. She doesn't breed or buy foxes. All of her foxes are rescues from either fur farms or pet surrenders. But the star of the show is Finnegan, the laughing fox he's known as. Do go and check him out if you haven't already. All you have to do is type in Finnegan Fox into YouTube and he'll come up. He's that popular. He's adorable with his little fang overhanging his lips. Oh, he's so cute. Just want to cuddle him. She's got loads of foxes, but I can even remember all their names. There's Serafina, there's Vixie, there's Matthias, there's Kipper, there's Esme, there's Emmy, who's also known as Gwemsies. There's Jago, I think he's called Jago, Luca, Dixie Doo, Sophie Fox, there's Valentine. Poor Valentine has lost all of his teeth, so he's all like rather gummy. I think he's got some, I'm not sure what's wrong with him, he's got something wrong with his gums or something, so he's all gums. Probably have I missed any? Probably have. I mentioned Matthias, haven't I, and Vixie. Esme's the growling fox. She's very, very cute, but she doesn't like it when any of the cubs come near her because she's an old lady now. Old lady in fox terms. She just wants a bit of peace and quiet, and she wants to have Michaela's attention all to herself. And she's so cute, with a little fang overhanging her lips as Michaela, like a giant teddy bear, fluffy. She's a silver fox, so she's sort of blacky grey colour, but she's a red fox. The silver foxes are just like a colour morph of a red fox. But yeah, she loves it, belly rubs and foot massages. She just doesn't like it when any of the cubs come near and she goes, but she's so cute though. I mentioned Sophie Fox, and there's probably others I've missed, but there are so many of them. Do go and check that out. And also, the other Fox channel I like watching is called Fox Watching. Which is basically a man. I'm not sure what his name is, but he's based in Essex, and he watches foxes in his garden, and he just sits on a chair and he feeds them. He throws food out to them, and few of the foxes that come to his garden most often are Miss Fox. That's what he called her, Miss Fox, and Mr. Fox. Miss Fox's mother sometimes comes, Mrs. Fox, but not as often, and Miss Fox has learned a trick whereby if she nibbles on Foxwatcher's shoe, very gently, she just gives it a little tug. It's so cute. She does that, and she kind of knows that she'll then get some food thrown at her. Obviously, like, the Foxwatcher must have encouraged her to do that because she's learned by association that if she tugs the shoe, she gets food. But it's just so cute. Oh, I love it. I love Miss Fox. Adorable. And she's recently had a cub, although I'm not sure whether it's Miss Fox's own cub or whether she was a helper fox, because back in the early part of the year, all her teats were, full of milk, and she was obviously lactating, but whether or not she had her own cubs or whether or not she was simply looking after another fox's cubs, like as a helper cub, it wasn't clear. It's possible that she was actually looking after her own mother's cubs. If her mother had had another litter, she might have been looking after them. But now she comes to Foxwatcher's garden with one of her cubs. He's almost the size of her now, so quite a big cub. And there's often a little kerfuffle over food because, foxes don't like to share their food. They're all eyes staring up at Foxwatcher, looking rather anxious and strained, kind of making sure that the other foxes are going to get the food first. And then it runs to the food. I always end up laughing because it's just so funny. Even when they're fighting and there's a little kerfuffle, it's so cute. Can't take them seriously. Yeah, lovely creatures. And I'm also getting another fox plush. I've got several already, but I couldn't resist. I'm getting a Living Nature fox plush because it's very lifelike. It's only because I saw someone on a fox site who had got it, and he showed a picture, and I just couldn't resist because it looks so lifelike. I've already got a Wild Public one, and I've got one from H. Smith. I also have a fox that came from my grandmother as well. But yeah, I'm getting a Living Nature one. I managed to get it off eBay for only £13, whereas on Amazon it's something like £25, ridiculous, because I got it as a bargain, plus it's brand new, and it's also a big one as well, for 40cm one, so that should be good. My birthday's coming up anyway, so I just thought, I'll treat myself. And it is so lifelike, and it looks like one of those really cute cups, so I just had to get it. So anyway, actually I'm going to move over to video number 2 now, because this video probably will come about me, so just end up waffling about foxes, but I'm just going to move over to video number 2. Because I just wanted to tie up a few loose ends in my other video when I was talking about why I don't like my strengths being reduced to my autism. So moving over to video number 2 now.